All right, guys. So I just did a whole lesson and it wasn't even recording. So we're going to run it back. All right. Shalom, everybody. Whoever's watching all over the world. Shalom, Zion's Refuge community. We're going to go over Leviticus chapter 6. All right. This is our real topics, real discussions, our morning meditations with the laws of the Most High. Psalm chapter 1, the prophet David, he tells us, man, it should be a light to meditate on the laws day and night. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of great things that come from learning about the laws of the Most High. It's your heart approach. It's the way that we get to know him. You know, how can you say you know him and you don't obey his commandments? Well, how can you obey his commandments if you don't know about them? So that's the whole purpose of what we're doing, is we want people to learn about the commandments of the Most High. Everything that we do is filtered through the Messiah. All the law, all the prophets, everything points to the Messiah. Even Paul, he says in Romans, he says, I speak to them that know the law. Well, how can you dissect Paul's writings if you don't know what the law says? You see what I'm saying? So we're going to dive into Leviticus chapter 6, and we're just going to pick apart every one that we come across, whether it applies or whether it doesn't. You know, we're going to pick it apart. So let's go ahead and get into it. This is Leviticus chapter 6. And Yahuwah spake unto Moses, saying, If a soul sin and commit a trespass against Yahuwah, and lie unto his neighbor, and that which he has delivered him to keep, or in fellowship, or in a thing taken away by violence, or hath deceived his neighbor, or found that which was lost, and lieth concerning it, and sweareth falsely, in any of all these that a man doeth, sinning therein, then it shall be, because he has sinned and is guilty, that he shall restore that which he took violently, or the thing which he hath deceitfully gotten, or that which was delivered him to keep, or the lost thing which he found, or all about which he hath sworn falsely, he shall even restore it in principle, and shall add the fifth part more thereto, and give it unto him to whom it appertaineth in the day of his trespass offering. And then it goes on to talk about, you know, going to the priest and all that kind of stuff. You know, we are the temple. We're a living sacrifice. There's no standing temple or anything like that. So everything we do goes to the Most High, and dealing with confessing to your brothers and stuff like that. So in principle, make it very simple. The understanding of everything that he's talking about. If you lie, if you take something violently, guess what? You got to restore that principle. So if you took $10, you got to give $10 back. But not only that, it says right here, he shall even restore it in principle. So that's the $10, and shall add the fifth part more thereto, times 5. So you got to give 50. That's fivefold. So not only principle, but fivefold. And then there's even other parts in the law where if you can't afford it, you got to work it off. Okay, so this is one of the laws of the Most High. You take something, you got to restore it fivefold. Okay, so it can't just be like, hey man, I'm sorry I took $20. I stole $20 from you. I just wanted to confess that to you, brother. All right, you have a great day. You got to tell them. You got to give it back in principle and fivefold. All right. So that is this morning's real topic, real discussions, morning meditation with Pastor Cherry and Zion's Refuge. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. If you have any questions, hit me up. All right. Shalom.